there everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm coming on for this card to do some gummy pan. I haven't done gummy pan for a bit. So I actually have got a few more new gummy pan dies recently. So I got this one, which is a die and a stamp. So it's the, what do you call it? It's the unicorn. Yeah, it's the unicorn. It's in Swedish, so I can't actually pronounce it. So this is a stamp. So the stamps don't come mounted on any other, you know, like U-mount or E-mount, whatever you call it. So all I do is put a little bit of Pritt stick on the back and stick it to the block. Now I've already gone ahead and cut out the die, because what I want to do is kind of inlay this into this bit of cut out. I'll put this bit up on foam tape. I've also got this isn't gummy pan, this is just an unbranded stencil, and I thought I might just add a little bit of texture down the bottom here, and yeah, it should be quite a quick card, she says. So you can get these from www.mizaprint.co.uk. I'll put the link into the information box. You can also get them from www.gummyapan.com and I believe Colour Me Nordic in the US. So that's what we're going to do. So I've got a silk and weave card base which measures 5 by 5. This layer measures 4.5 squared as well. So first things first, get this one out the way. Just get that out the way just now, and I'm going to just add a little bit of texture onto the bottom here, probably using this bit, not too much, just a little bit. And I'm going to use, if I can find it, where is it? I'm going to use fossilized amber, and I need to get it. My light was in the way. So fossilized amber distress oxide I'm just going to use. That's just to put a little bit of colour on that bit there. So just a little bit here, not too much. And if it doesn't look right, I can always do it again. So let's have a look. I might have to put a tiny wee bit on here as well, just to, not sure. You can see what it looks like. If it doesn't look very good, I'll just do it again. I just thought it might add something to it, so we'll just see, as I say, how it looks. Just put a couple of wee bits here in. There we go. So pop that to the side. Let's see. Possibly. Maybe not. Maybe that wasn't a good idea. Right, so anyway, before I do that, I mean, I could just turn it round, but that would mean we wouldn't have the bit of it going that way. We'll see. We shall see. Right, so the next part I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp with some of this VersaFine ink onto the die cut that I've already die cut out, and hopefully we will get, so I can't see the print, so I'm going to decide that I'm going to do it this way. So gently just going to place it over, hope it's in the right place. Take that off, and that's fine. That worked perfectly. Happy with that. Just going to wipe this off so it doesn't stay on. Now my plan is to have it, let's get my tweezers, is to have this, oh, for goodness sake, this raised up, that there, so that would be raised up, get it right in place, that would be raised up, and that would just thingy over it. Obviously I need to make it go slightly higher up because my card has to, but what I would do is I would put this down first and then put the unicorn in to that. So I'm not sure about this yellow, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do some colouring with my pens. I'm going to get this piece of laminated stuff. I'm going to use my Ohuhu markers again, and I'm going to use this colour. Now every time I do this it's cool grey, so this is just to add a bit of shading. So it's BG038 cool grey, and this just adds a little bit of shading onto bits where it could be slightly darker. Now I'm going to use the fine tipped bit. So it's not really going to colour it too much, it's just going to give a bit of a look of where there might be some shadow, which is what we need. Now I'm going to do that bit a bit more, leave its nose. Just do a little bit here, so I'm not completely colouring the whole image in, just kind of giving it a bit of, just makes it a bit more, you know, look a bit more 3D, that's the word, 3D, that's the word I'm looking for. And then when it dries it kind of goes back a really light colour, and it's just, you just get that hint of movement, I think. There we go, just get that wee hint of movement. There we go. So actually just do that a bit more. Right, I think that's fine. Now I'm just going to start doing some sort of colours. So I'm using pastel pink and dark blush, so I'm hoping they are actually okay. So I've got this little piece of card I can try on. So let's just do one of the bits of the horn, that colour, and then I'm going to do his tail as well, or her tail. So then we've got this one, which is dark blush. Let's see, this will work. Yeah, we'll use that as well. So it's just giving it a little bit of colour. So that one was R295 and the other one was RV21210. We also want to add in some yellow, so we've got Melon Yellow Y691, which we can just pop in here. Doesn't look too bright, that one actually. Might have to do the yellow, lemon yellow over the top. Not on there. And then we're going to get some orange as well, which is YR792, it's just orange. I'm just going to do one there, and you can't really see it that much at the top. We're going to get some purple now. This is Pastel Violet V284. So we'll just pop that in there, do the top and then there, and I think we might just manage to put something else at the top, which for this bit here, you can't really see it that well, so put this one in. This is called Vivid Pink RV6110. So I can maybe just put a wee bit there and a very small bit there. There you go. Now I have gone over slightly here, so I'm just going to see if I can take that colour out there, because it's gone slightly over. I don't want that to really be slightly over. That's a bit better. I think that's all probably I'm going to do. Let me just see. What about, I've got some more cool grey here, which I can just put over this side a little bit, but probably I could just actually put some pink. Oh, not pink, no, not going to put pink, I'm going to put purple. This is V651 Deep Violet, so I'm just going to put these onto the hoofs at the bottom. You can just see that one doesn't really have one, but I can draw one in. And we will just put in some other pinks and that's dark blush, so let's just put, oh, wrong end, I'm going to put a few bits of pink on there as well, because we've got a wee bit of mane. So just put a bit pink there, so that just makes that stand out a bit, and that's all I'm going to do. So let's see, we may have to cut another piece of this, because I don't know if this is going to look that great. So for instance, so my card would go like that. Let me see. That would go in there like that, roughly. And obviously it would be, this bit would be lifted up because I want it to be an inlay, and then that would go on the top. It's actually okay. It's actually okay. So let's just do that. Let's just, maybe I should just put a tiny wee bit more on the bottom with just what's on my brush, just here, because there is a bit of a sort of bit where it's not really covered, although I don't want it to be too OTT, and a bit at the end there. That'll do, and that'll still be fine. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get my foam tape, and I'm going to just put that onto the back, and then we can inlay our little unicorn. Just try and do this pretty quickly, obviously popping round the edge because you want this bit to be raised as well, and it wouldn't necessarily be raised if you just put pieces round the edge here. So it needs to be raised up as well in the middle. So I'm going to be doing a collaboration with Bespoke Crafts, and it's going to be on, I think I've probably said already, but just in case you missed it, it's going to start on the 1st of August, so in a couple of days time it's going to come on, and it's going to be last year's Gummy-a-Pan Advent Calendar dies. So Bea asked me to do this. She'd asked somebody else but they couldn't manage, but that's okay. And yeah, so it'll be on the 1st of August, 1st of September and the 1st of October we're going to be doing it. So it's like a 3-month, so watch out for that. That'll be coming soon. Now, not sure I'm going to get that whole piece on there because there's a bit here that might need to move over slightly. That's fine. Oh. going to be fun and games. Oh, I don't want to cut that bit. And I'm just going to put that wee bit in there, like that. And I'm just going to put another piece just down here. It's probably too much. Right, so once I have taken all that off, I'll come back and we'll put the rest together. Right, so I've popped that on, I've did it tenfold, and I've got my little, see if I can get it back out now, shouldn't have done that, got my little unicorn ready to put in. So, but before I put that in actually, I wanted just to glitz it up a wee bit. So I've got some Nouveau glitter gloss. So I'm just going to get that to come out. I'm just going to put that all over the whole thing, just to glitter that up like that. That's fine because that will dry within seconds, minutes. There we go. Just glitter that up a bit. Get that out of the way. Now, what we need to do now is get the glue on, so you should be able to see, hopefully, a bit of glitter on that. So we'll get my glue, my new glue that I'm really enjoying. It's going down, but that's good. I'll get some more. I'm going to get some more because I do like it. Right, so pop that on there, bring that back, and I'm just going to pop it in to that, to inlay that onto in between the die cut that I cut. So it should go down, and I should be, yep, let's just see, yep, there's a bit, that's it. And then all I want to do is add a birthday message to that. So I've got some birthday messages already cut out. Well, they're not birthday, they're for a friend, special friend. That's probably too big. These are from what do you call it? These are called from Craft Addiction. So I could take this piece out and I could have, so all I did with that was take them apart, colour the pieces in, and then just, so I think that that's nice. I'm going to put that onto it. It's quite a big word, but so all I did was colour, as I say, colour in with some markers that I've just used, the Hoo ones, and then popped it back in its outline or not. You don't have to, but you've got the option to colour either bit or colour both pieces, whatever. Right, so I'm going to pop this on there, and we're going to try and cover that dirty mark. A bit squint to make sure that's in. Squint. Right, I'm just going to dab the excess glue off because I don't want it to. Oh, that's moved that. I'll move it back in a minute. Let's move that back to there. That's it. And then I'm just going to get a block to hold that on. Like that. I think that's straight. And oh, there's a bit there. Don't want that. Bit of glue. See if we can get rid of that. There we go. And that is my card. So please do let me know your thoughts. And thanks so much for watching. And yes, I'll be back soon with something else. Thanks so much. Bye.